Miss Lauren here, Children's Librarian from the Half Hollow Hills Community Library, ready to share a great program with you called Art Academy. So I hope you picked up your grab and go kit, which I'll show you later in the program about what we're going to do with our kit. But today is all about painting. And there's lots of different ways that you can use paint. Sometimes we create works of art with paint using our fingers, called finger painting. And sometimes we use a brush to paint, and we paint on different surfaces. We paint on canvas, or we paint on paper. And sometimes a grown-up around your house may paint the house, may paint the walls on the inside of the house or the outside of the house. So there's lots of different ways that you can create art with paint. And art that's painted directly on the wall or the ceiling can be called a mural. And that's a really special kind of painting. And I'd like to share with you a book called Maybe Something Beautiful, How Art Transformed a Neighborhood. And this book is all about murals. So we're going to learn a little bit about murals. I'll show you some really cool murals that I found that I really want to share with you today. And then we will work on our art project. So thanks for joining. Let's get started with Maybe Something Beautiful, How Art Transformed a Neighborhood by F. Isabel Campoy and Teresa Howell, illustrated by Rafael Lopez. Maybe Something Beautiful, How Art Transformed a Neighborhood. In the heart of a gray city, there lived a girl who loved to doodle, draw, color, and paint. Every time she saw a blank piece of paper, Mira thought to herself, maybe. And because of this, her room was filled with color and her heart was filled with joy. On her way to school one day, Mira gave a round apple to Mr. Henry, the owner of the shop down the street. She gave a flower to Ms. Lopez, the lady with the sparkling eyes. She gave a songbird to Mr. Sachs and a red heart to the policeman who walked up and down the streets. On her way home, Mira taped a glowing sun onto the wall, hiding the shadows. Her city was less gray, but not much. The next day, Mira saw a man with a pocket full of paintbrushes. He gazed at the wall. He looked at her son. He held his fingers up in a square and peered through them. He said thoughtfully. What do you see? Mira asked. Maybe something beautiful, the man replied. Then, just like that, he dipped a brush in the paint. Bam! Pow! The shadows scurried away. Sky blue cut through the gloom. The man's laughter was like a rainbow spreading across the sky. Who are you? Mira asked. I'm an artist, he said, a muralist. I paint on walls. I'm an artist too, she told him. He handed Mira a brush. Come on then. Mira dipped it in the loudest color she saw. Yowee! The wall lit up like sunshine. As the man drew pictures on the bricks, Mira added color, punch, and pizzazz. Soon Mr. Sachs joined them. Then came the others. Everyone painted to the rhythm. Salsa, merengue, bebop. Even Mira's mama painted and danced the cha-cha-cha. The whole neighborhood became a giant block party until the policeman walked up. Excuse me, he said. The music stopped. Mira put her brush down. They were surely in trouble. The officer cleared his throat, then paused. May I paint with you? He asked. So Mira handed him a paintbrush, and the music started again. Teachers and papas jumped in, babies too. Mira and the man handed out brush after brush. Color spread throughout the streets. so did Joy. Wherever Mira and the man went, Art followed like the string of a kite. After they colored the walls, they painted utility boxes and benches. They decorated sidewalks with poetry and shine, and everyone danced. Together, they created something more beautiful than they had ever imagined. When their clothes were splattered with millions of colors, everyone sat down to rest, except the muralist. His eyes sparkled. You, my friends, are all artists, he told them. The world is your canvas. He smiled wide, then pulled everything together in big, sweeping motions. His paintbrush was like a magic wand. When he was finished, Mira added one more bird way up in the sky. Maybe, she thought, just maybe. The end. What did you think of that story? That was pretty cool, right? It's actually based on a real mural in a real town. It's outside of San Diego, California. And I just thought that was really neat, and I wanted to share that with you today. So now I want to show you different murals from around the United States and one from another country. I just think they're really, really cool. So this mural, this first one that I'm going to show you, is from Galveston, Texas. Isn't that cool? This next mural is from Los Angeles, California. That's pretty neat. And this third mural that I want to show you is from a country called Poland. And look at how cool that is. Just watering the plants. That is so neat. So there is tons of cool, unique art that you can find all over the world. And those are just a few that I wanted to share with you today. So now it's time to do some painting of our own. So you're going to want to get your grab and go kit, which looks a little bit like this, and it includes a brush. And inside are sheets of paper and these really neat colors, which will actually be our paint. So what you're going to do with a grown-up is just use your scissors and cut the top part of this off so that this will be your paint palette. And it'll be a little bit easier if it's separated, so you can put that flat on your table. You're also going to want to get a cup of water, which you'll use to rinse your brush, and some paper towels to dry your brush. So it's very simple to use. All you're going to do is dip your brush in some water, and next you're going to dab it on the color that you'd like to use. And then you're going to create a masterpiece. So you can use the sheets that we provided in your kit, or you can just use plain paper that you have at home, but just be sure not to paint the walls. We're not creating murals today. We're just creating our own art on our own pieces of paper. Well, I'm so glad you joined me today. I hope you have a lot of fun creating beautiful works of art. I hope to see you soon. We have another session of Art Academy next month, so be sure to check our newsletter and our website for that. And I hope to see you soon. It was so nice to see you today. Take care. Bye-bye.